share my screen. I created the same project on my
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
Then, can you allow me to share, please?
Yeah. Just doing that. Yeah. Can you try now?
Yes. Okay, good. It's working. All right. So I'd created the same project. All I did was just change the names pretty much. Instead of employee, I use staff,
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, since we didn't have the rest of the video, I'm going by what is on that folder that you sent.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my project, and it's running currently. So
Yeah.
let me rerun it again. You will see the page doesn't give me the option for a student like we will have for employees. So you see we have the tab
Yes.
for student doesn't show. Now I tried to troubleshoot it a couple of times to see, just going through the code to see what the problem is. I can't seem to see anything. So I was wondering if you can just look through this and see exactly what could be my issue.
Okay. So what is the issue now?
The issue is, see how we're running, see how on our UI, we cannot see the employee, or me, I use student.
Oh, you mean on the menu at the top side, you can't see
Yes, yes.
employee, is it?
Yeah. I don't have the
Okay. Now,
the
yeah, I
student.
get it. I get it. So go to your Visual Studio.
Right, that's what I want us to look at. So here's my Visual Studio.
And then can you go to can you see Solution Explorer here? No, right?
Yes, of course, it's here. It's right here.
Okay. I'll just ask the
This is
request
the
for
solution.
control. Can you give me access?
Yes, you have access.
Okay, so you have the controllers. These are all your API.
Uh-huh.
Where is our code? The views part of it?
It's right here. You mean the view?
Yeah, view.
You would just, okay, let's close this one. This is
Okay.
it.
Okay, cool. So we have views.
Click.
Okay.
And then, so mine is called student. Yeah, move it. I can move it for you.
Yeah, can you move it?
All right, here we go.
Okay, so you have a shared here. You see here, shared. Then you have a layout. Click on that layout. And then you can scroll a little bit down and see.
Let me move this one.
Yeah, can you move?
Okay.
Now,
So
if
I
you
don't have
move,
layout. I don't have it on
yeah,
layout. That's why.
yeah, no
This
problem.
part
If
is
you
not on the
remember,
video, so I couldn't
yeah.
see. I couldn't remember what happened here.
Oh, you could not remember. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the way I gave you the recordings. You can always go.
The recording is not working.
Oh, really? It's not opening?
Yes. See, the video is working. And remember the video, we did not have the whole thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, yes. That is
Right.
the way, as soon as we log in the meeting, I just started recording. Sometimes
Recording. Yes, I
I'm
saw that.
forgetting. Sorry
That
for
would
that.
help. Yeah.
Okay. So we
It-
have home and privacy here.
That's
Okay.
where we could have added it. I was looking for a way.
Correct. So the similar way, you can add one more item, just copy paste of it,
Yeah, copy,
basically.
paste, and change.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Good.
enter, add one more item. I did Control V, but it's not working. Yeah. Can you do it?
We're
Control
doing
Z.
on Mac. It's not Control V, it's Command V. So
Oh,
I will do it. You
yeah.
can either copy
Yeah.
and you copy and paste.
Yeah, you are
So,
expert on Mac. You can do that.
yeah, that's not no
I
issue.
never played on that. Okay, so
Oh,
basically you
really?
need to update the controller and then the action method, whatever you want. Yeah, please change it. Student.
All right. So this one is good.
No, controller. You need to change the controller.
Oh, yeah, the controller here.
Yeah, that's change it to student, right? And what is the action method? Index.
Oh, the action method, I think is index. Let me see. And okay, when we finish this, let's go to
Yep.
view student
Yeah,
right here.
expand that. There is an index. Yeah, you can put index there.
All right. So
No, student, you can keep it. Student, you can keep it, but the action, you need to change it to index. You see
okay,
this ASP-action, that one you change it to index.
oh, this one?
Yeah, that is the one. Yes. So basically what it does is when you click on the student link, it goes to the student controller and then it will find out action method with the index name.
Um,
And then it
I
goes
need
the,
to I
yeah.
need to understand that thing again. That action method. Like I told you in Java, we don't this part is not there in our back
Oh, okay.
end.
I can explain that to you again. That's fine. So now
Uh-huh.
can you run it? Let's see whether
Let's
the
run it, let's see.
browser it
It
comes.
will work. It will have to work.
Yeah,
At
it
least
will.
it will output it because it's a HTML, CSS,
No problem.
Yeah, so it's there. And
You
then
see
let
there,
me
click
click.
on that one. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
it is going to student controller and trying to find out the index method. Do you have index method inside your student controller?
yes, sir. Let's go there.
Go there. Let's see why it is not working.
Student controller is here.
Yeah, student controller.
So this is
Yeah.
this is index.
Okay, so you have an index method. Do you have index weave?
I thought I do, maybe I don't.
Yeah, just to go left side, click on the under weaves, click on
Okay.
student folder under weaves.
Uh-huh. View
You
home. I
minimize
don't
that
see.
shared. Yeah, click on that
Okay, this one.
student. Yeah, click on index.
This is index.
Okay, do one thing.
Mhm.
Go to student controller and put a breakpoint at the index. Let's see what is the error.
Sure.
Yeah, so that is the how you need to see. Errors are always helpful for us, but we
Yeah.
need to understand in a what way we need to close those errors, how we
All
can
right.
diagnose those errors. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint at index action method.
Index action method.
Go up. You see their index, put a breakpoint over there at the below the flower bracket.
Oh, right here
Yeah, yeah,
on
you
the
can,
return.
yeah, on return or the flower bracket, anything is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, now let's run it. Let's see what is happening, why it is not working. Click on that student.
The request match Oh, it has multiple endpoints. So we have
So
student
you,
API.
oh, okay, you have a student API. Student
Uh-huh.
API also having controller. That is the way it is trying to understand.
I don't understand.
Okay, so do you have any API within the same solution?
Oh, I do?
Yeah, so when you click on that student, it is looking after whether it should go to API or our our solution. So it is unable to understand where it should go. See,
Okay.
the request matched multiple endpoints because the
Yes.
endpoint you have exposed for API as well as our .NET Core project.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is this is what I have. Let's look at it. So the name of my
Can you change that student API controller names to something else?
ah okay, let me do
Yeah,
that.
student API.
This one, right?
Yeah.
So change it.
Can
So
you
rename
rename
it.
it? Yeah, rename
Um,
it.
um what should I call it now? This is about school.
Yeah, whatever. And then inside that. You will be having the classes, right? Even those things also you need to change it. Where
I thought
is
can't you refactor it and then it changes everything?
And I don't think so. Just enter the school API.
In Java, what we
Because
do is in Java, what we
because
do is
folder will not change everything in .NET.
okay.
Yeah. You see,
All
go
right.
under. So
So
this is
all
the
this has to
student
change.
API. See, yeah, that is the what you need to change it. Instead of student controller, see, namespace you can maintain. Student API
Okay.
you can maintain, but the student controller is there, right?
Yes, this one.
That you need to change. Yes. School controller or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
then, yeah, you'll have to change every place.
Okay, here if you do where is that thing? Rename symbol.
Oh,
So
yeah.
call
Okay. Yep. Change it to school controller.
so that I will change everything. There we go.
Yeah, it change everything. And also the file name. You have student controller file name. Change that one to school controller. On the left hand side in the solution explorer, yeah, that name, change
Yeah.
it to school controller. Rename. Yeah, then build it, it should work.
Oh, so there's an ambiguity, like he's saying.
Yes,
Oh,
ambiguity. Yes, that's right. Yeah, okay,
all right.
let's see what are those errors. Show errors.
The project that
Student API. The project file. What is that? What is the error here?
I said the project file student API / student name. Okay, here it is. Good Lord, how much is that?
I think it is still referring somewhere.
Yeah, it's still referencing it.
Yeah, it is still referring somewhere. Get targets.
You sure we're not supposed to change this student name namespace?
Namespace can be anything actually. If you want, you can change it. Change it to school API.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so if you change that one everywhere, you need to change it actually. Because you may be having at multiple places because the
Yeah, look
models.
how all of this using statement have changed.
Mm.
Okay, let's build it and see. But why is this saying the things?
Are you sure you are changing the school API one only, right?
Yeah, it's not working.
Student API.cs browser.
Well, I rename everything here, but it's crazy. Let's look at it. Okay, maybe repository has.
But repository is our project, right?
Yeah, all of this has to go because we don't have this name again. Yeah, renaming those is crazy.
Then where is our controller? Where is our student controller?
We change it to be school controller, isn't it?
No, sorry. So I was thinking you have a student controller which comes under API. You have used it for API purpose, right?
No, I haven't. No. See, the name of the project was student API, and then the controller, the name was student controller. That's all I did.
Then why it was telling there are multiple ambiguous names?
That's
If
what I
you
wonder. That's what
uh,
I was wondering why it was saying that. It
okay,
shouldn't, it
yeah, it
shouldn't have.
shouldn't come that way. So looks like you have student API somewhere. Sorry, yeah, student API, student controller. That is the where it was throwing error.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is that, close this entire thing and take from my project again. It should work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What I would do is, because I have your project is open right here. So
Okay.
since I didn't have the video, I use your project. I
Yeah.
created this. Yeah. So this is your project here.
Or okay, yeah, can you run this one?
No, this one will not run because I did not import it properly. I was just using it
Oh,
for
okay.
reference purpose, but it
Yeah.
has everything.
Yes,
So
it has everything.
yeah. Anyway, let's proceed. It's working
Yeah.
on my Windows computer.
Yeah, so
I
you can
can,
refer
it's
that one.
practice for me. I will use it again to recreate
Yes.
it and then do what I need to do. So that's fine. Let's
Yeah,
proceed.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
So I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, another comment.
Yeah.
Maybe today we're going to do validation. Maybe if we finish validation,
Mm-hmm.
uh, if we don't do it today, maybe next class, I will want us to go, let's do object-oriented programming with
Okay.
C Sharp. The reason is that there are some little nuances and differences that C Sharp has that
Mm.
I rather, because object-oriented programming is the
Mm.
core, it's one of the core concepts to have a
Yeah.
grasp on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe we
Yeah,
can.
sure. So what we can do is, so today we are going to cover complete of update and delete CRUD operations, and then
Yeah.
how you are going to validate the data. And then
Yes.
there is a custom validation, we can apply.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a partial view. So that modularity perspective, how you can use, partial view in order to reduce the size of the coding of the lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are all the important things actually as part of our MVC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once we covered this one, there are still more concepts also. Yeah, up to you. So we can cover that one later after oops, or if you want to cover
Yes.
earlier,
I was
you
just
can also
thinking
do
we
that.
take it. Yeah, I was thinking we take a
Hmm.
break. We cover oops. You
Okay.
know, nail that oops well. I like the way you teach. So and you're teaching from real life experience.
Yeah.
When I watch those Udemy videos,
Hmm.
yours is different because yours has more realistic compared to a video that somebody is just making so everybody will understand.
Yeah, right.
Right. So that's
Okay,
why
so
I rather instead of me going to read oops on my own, I rather want to do it with you.
no
That
problem. We can cover that one. So first we will finish these ones and then we can go to oops concepts. Okay, right?
sure, let's do it.
Yeah, so that we have covered some sections, or else we'll get confused in between if we stop it.
Correct, correct.
Okay, so great. Let's open our SP network. Okay, so last time we have covered till create and update.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here is the place create. Yeah, looks like we have covered only the creation part of it. Right, so let's see. Let's run so that we remember what we have covered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Recording is
so
enabled, right?
yeah, recording is there.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, see, recording is there. Yeah, so this is the what we have covered, and then we just try to create one, employee.
Yes.
Okay, because it is a int type. So all friend. Sweet 16, you like that, yes, right?
Never.
Never?
I left 16 a long time ago.
Yeah, so this is what we have covered. Now we will cover this edit and delete functionality of it. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just click on edit. Let's see what is happening. See, it is telling that it could not find out employee/edit. Why? Because we do not have a view on that edit name. Okay, so let's add the view. So under employee, we have index as well as create. Now I'm going to add edit. Okay, so we got experience with razor weave now. So we can use razor weave. Okay, now we are going to have edit. Right? So edit, and what is our model class? Is our employee. Okay, now click on of it. It will automatically generate the code for us. Okay, see, it has been created for us. Okay, see, you have to remember that, we have given view, but we did not update the view name. So always remember that one, to change the view name to corresponding name, either update or edit or whatever you want to call it as. So I'm just putting it as update. Okay. And then under the employee controller, do we have create update method? No, we do not have it. So even the under controller action methods also, we need to use it. Okay. So first thing is to load the data. The other thing is that once you update the actual data, then you save the details, updated details. So basically, like create, we will be having two action methods here. Okay, so one is for returning view with the data. Okay. Now public I accent result. I'm going to use it as update as a name. So here, based on the employee name, I'm going to update it. Okay. So under that one, you will have to, so when the controls are loaded, you need to load the data. Okay, the data. So it is basically from the all employees, you will have to find out the, based on the employee name, the employee object, and then load the employee details within that all the controls. Okay, so we can use lambda expressions to find out the particular employee from the list. So employee type, we want it. Employee equal to repository dot all employee repository. Sorry, employee repository dot, we have all employees. All employees will have to apply where. Where. So you can put any name of the thing here. Then e dot
get employee.
So e dot employee name. So we have name object here. Name equal to whatever employee name is coming as a parameter. And then with that thing, we are
First or default.
Yeah, that's right. So now we find the object. Now load these object into our view. Return view employee. So we are passing employee object to the view so that it loads the data. Okay, so you see here, create, you see here, update, we are sending model as employee type, and then the particular model details we are loading. You see here, form control, label, see, you see here, name, ID, all that, properties are loading here. Okay, finally, we have a button submit. Button is submit type. and then save. Where it is going, ASP action view. So that particular action method we have changed it to update. So I'm
Update.
changing to update. Now let's see in the employee controller. We have loaded the details. After that, we need to save it into database. Okay. Now let's create with the HTTP post one more create method. Sorry, one more update method, which will take an object of employee. Okay. Employee we are taking, and then I'm taking the employee name also here. Okay, so now let's take all the values and update it. So we have an employee repository. Do we have update? Yes, we have an update method. Remember last time we have completed all these under the repository. Okay, so we are sending employee and then employee name. Okay, so update functionality will taken care of that. Okay, after completion of that, now let's return to our index method. So we have a redirect to action. So which action method you want to return? We have index action method. So that it will update with the updated details, the index action. Okay. Now let's see this one, how it works. And we are also ensuring that inside, you see, if you remember, we have completed all of these. Update and delete. Okay. Now let's run. Okay, employee. Okay, now let's add some names. I increased your age. Development. I just click on create. So all these goes. Now I'm clicking on edit. So you see at the left bottom of the screen, it is coming employee edit, employee name equal to Alfred. Right. So that is the what we wanted. Now I just clicked on it. Till employee slash edit. Okay. Now let's go to, so you see here action method, what we have is update, not the edit.
Okay.
Okay. Employee controller, we have update and then update. But under the index, what we are referring is edit. It will
So
not
change
work.
it.
Yes, let's change it to, so what it is looking after, link text and then action method. So you can put this one as it is. So there is no problem. But this one we need to refer to update.
Oh. What does the first one do?
The first one, I'll show you. The first one here, you see, edit, the text, link text. So that is the link text. But the next parameter is when you click on this one, which action to be loaded. That is what the second parameter. But inside the controller, what we have our we have update. So that is what I changed it. You see here, I mouse move onto the edit, but you see left bottom side we have employee slash update. You are seeing, right? Yeah. So the link text is same, edit only. I don't want to change that one, so I just kept edit only. Now I click
because
edit. Now it is telling the request matched multiple endpoints matches. So what it is telling is you have employee controller update, employee controller update. There is no difference, it could find out. Why there is no difference means you go to the controller, you see here, I am missing here to add HTTP post.
I was going to ask you, I said, okay, don't we,
Yes.
for the annotation. Well,
Yes.
in Java, we will use HTTP update, not but we'll use update. I mean, we'll use put instead of post.
I know. Yeah, put is used for update. Yes.
Okay.
So now let's run it as. Now our main intention is load the details of employee details and then update it. Okay, since we don't have database.
Yeah, we have to load it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 23 now.
Yes, you are. Promotion. You see here, all the
Perfect.
details are loaded. Now
Now
let's
we can
change it
edit
to
it.
something else.
Mhm.
You changed your location to UK?
No, Cameroon.
I changed the salary 40,000 and then development. Then instead of development, I'm changing to testing.
Oh, change that address to Cameroon. Ah, you already click it.
We can change it here. Let's change it. Okay, so which one you want?
Cameroon, CMR. CMR. Capital
Yeah.
C. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Good. Yeah,
Cameroon?
yes.
Okay.
That's where I
Enter
was
C.
born.
Cameroon. Oh, that is where you born.
Mhm.
Okay. So that comes under US, is it?
Yeah, no, Cameroon is a country in Africa.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm
Mhm.
limited knowledge on that country. Okay, so it has been updated. Okay, so now let's
Oh,
go
question.
to.
We are almost running out of time. But how do you do that edit here? Show me you right click. What did you
Okay,
do there?
you see mouse move on any of the object. Okay,
Oh, mhm.
so
And
I
then
just do
click the
this.
drop down. Oh,
Okay,
man, this is nice.
yeah, you can update this one. Okay,
Wow.
now
Okay,
let's load
click
off
before you
it.
click. Before, hold on. Oh, you already did.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you want to see something? Yeah, let's
I
click
want to
here.
show you something.
Your details are not updated, but yeah, we will see why. Yeah, so you're telling something?
Yeah, go back to our code.
Okay. Now I'll update camera.
For
Yeah, click on off it and then we are coming here. Yes.
So to make that non-nullable, go to the employee and put the question mark on the update so you can remove, not that one.
Yeah.
Question mark on employee. Yeah, that one.
Yes, you can put that one. Yes.
Okay, good. That's all. Let's go.
Yeah. So if you put this one, remember you will have to check the null check for the employee object.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can put that one. Yes. Now you see here employee name is not coming. Okay. So the
Okay.
employee name should be coming, right? So we can always go and check here in the index. In the index, we'll have specified edit and then employee name equal to name. Okay. Let's see why that is not coming. So I clicked here and see here EMP name equal to Alfred. That is coming. But why it is not coming here? You have the same parameter name, EMP name, and then problem. You see here, employee and then employee name. EMP name, item dot name. So that is coming. But in employee controller, the value is not coming. So just go to update. Okay. So actually you don't need to send this one. You can read from the employee itself. So Control V dot name. You can put that one.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
So you can remove the employee name. I mean, string employee name. You can remove that. So it will just be one parameter.
Yeah. It goes to one parameter. You can do that also. Okay. Now let's click on edit. Now I'm just changing to salary and then the name. And then click on save of it. It is coming here. Now it got updated and going to index. Let's see. You see here, details are updated.
Good.
Okay. The similar way, if it is a multiple, hues of the properties also, everything you can change it. Okay, lot of properties. Now let's cover the delete scenario also, so that we have covered everything. Okay.
Yes. Oh, there's one more.
Yep.
Do you have patch in do you do patch as one
What
of
what
the
is what is patch?
patch, for the AP for the HTTP verbs, we have get,
Yeah,
put,
get
post,
post. Oh yes, I got it.
delete, and patch.
Patch
Yeah,
is for updating only few properties of the data.
right.
Yeah. So
Do you have that?
no, we do not have it here. But yeah, so we can always update how many parameters you want to update of it under the
Okay.
properties. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, so let's click on delete, and delete is going to fail because we don't have
Yeah.
weaves. Yes, that's
Good.
expected. Now let's add the delete of it. Public action result, delete, and then delete will take string employee name. Now employee repository dot delete of employee name, and then once you delete that one, and then return redirect to action,
Mhm.
and then index. So that is where all the employees will be displayed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Why is employee not?
Yeah, so let's see that error employee name is
What
not
the
here. Okay, the control click of it.
click delete? Let's see.
So it is taking an
Oh, it's an
object.
object.
Okay, let's take object. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
it is employee. Just renaming of it.
Mm. EMP. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
employee, and then here what it is doing, remove of employee object. Okay, that's also work for us. So let's
Mhm.
complete that scenario.
But in this case, you are removing an employee object. Are we not supposed to remove an employee object based on maybe employee ID
Yeah,
or
you can do that one also.
so we can use
Yeah, so you see
Lambda
here,
to filter that, right?
ultimately on the all employees we are removing, right? If you
Yeah.
go to that one, there is control click.
Mhm.
I want to go to that method. That's
Yeah.
it's not going, but yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is the metadata of it.
Mm-hmm. All
Remove.
right, right.
Yeah, that's the remove thing. That's fine. But yeah, so ultimately it is doing the same thing. Yeah, in order to, if you want, you can do the similar way, lambda expression, you can write it and then get
Mm-hmm.
the employee object and then delete it. You can do that one also.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's all gone, is it? Okay, that's fine. Let's quickly add it.
Well, we haven't done the Viv.
Yes. Oh, we haven't done the delete
No,
bit. Oh,
no.
okay. I think we have done it. Let's add that one also. So yeah, I think we have covered only the delete action method, but we have not added the delete. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hey, you don't need that one. So why? Because you are not updating any of the details. As soon as I click that delete link, it will come to my employee controller action method. I don't need a view for that.
How are you gonna see it on your UI? How are you gonna see it to do it?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Okay. Great.
Here, one, just putting something.
Mm-hmm.
Department develop. You see, I have created. See, for the
Yeah.
edit, you are gonna update these details, the name is or anything. But for delete, you are deleting this entire object. So you don't need to have a weave because you are not updating any of the details. As soon as I click delete, it will go to my action method.
Click. All right, so what is it doing?
What happened?
Because you have to create a Viv so you would redirect where it's going, right? Did we do that?
It will directly go there actually.
Well,
Let me
you do
see.
not redirect it to go to your to your Viv. How would we go there? Go to your controller. Let's see where you directed it. So you're supposed to click it and then it just delete it.
Let me add one more just to be. Clicking on now. Delete employee name, right? Okay, let's go to my controller. I'm gonna put my breakpoint of it here. So I just put a breakpoint. Now let's click on delete. You see here, I don't need a view for that. Okay. So now I'm going for delete. And then what I have the object here. See, I'm not getting anything here. That is the way it could not delete. Why it is not getting means the employee object is coming empty here. So why it is coming empty? Let me show that to you. You see here, I'm trying to pass employee name item.name here.
Where?
Okay.
I can see.
Oh, you can't see my screen?
I see your screen, but I can't see your cursor.
Okay. You see here?
Okay,
Okay. You see here employee name, item.name. And here I'm trying to pass my name, and then based on the name, it needs to select the object and then delete it. Right. So that part is missing here. So we need to add that. Okay. So basically in the delete, what we need to do is, so I'm going to employee controller. Okay, let's trying to check what value is coming here. Okay. Okay. Now I'm click on delete. Employee name equal to Alfred is still coming. Now it has stopped at my breakpoint. You see here, Alfred is coming, but with that Alfred name, I did not select any of the object. I'm directly trying to delete employee. Right? So Control V. Control V with the employee name. First, I'm trying to select employee object. Okay, and then try to delete. This is the what we should do it. Okay, now let's do F10. Cannot have this. Okay, employee repository where employee name equal to employee name. That is the thing I was telling you, right? We'll have to find out. Employee 1 not equal to null. That condition we'll have to check it. Okay, delete. Then close it. Okay, this is what we should do it. Okay, now let's run. So I wanted to do without stopping the debugging so that we will not lose the data. Now we'll have to enter it again.
Yeah.
It's okay. Surname. Something.
That's a lot of age.
Cannot be possible.
No. I should
Okay.
be in heaven for those ones, not here.
Okay, so edit we have tested. So I'm just clicking on the delete now. So the employee name is coming. So with that employee name, my intention is to select employee, the particular object. So we found it with the Alfred employee name. And then, so we are checking not equal to null now. And then employee one is still having the valid object here. Okay, now it's delete and then redirecting to action. So there was only one employee. Now we deleted that one. So when we go to index, there shouldn't be anything.
Okay, let's see.
See, it has removed. Yes. So initially what we were missing is we have missed that. So employee with the employee name, we did not select an object and then we were trying to delete directly. So that is the what it has thrown the error. Okay, so now we completed that one. So, salary. Now the another important thing is that, the validation part of it. So see, I can enter anything here and then, in the age also I can enter anything. Say the salary, I'm going to enter 00 also. So that can be valid.
Yeah. So
But in our, we need to have a validation. Say salary should start with 10,000 minimum, something like that, right? These are all the validations part of it. Okay, so those validations, how we can do it, I'll tell you now. So I'm going to delete again. So
thank you.
yeah, so we have completed all the CRUD operations now.
Yes.
Okay, so we have only 5 minutes left, but at least we can start.
Okay. Man, 40 minutes is gone already?
Yeah, we are we are going very fast.
This can be a 3-hour class.
Yes, that's why I was telling you let's have 2-hour class. Okay,
If you
anyways.
want to do 2 hours today, I'm fine. It's your schedule.
Oh, okay. So you are okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. So let's have it 2-hour classes today. Okay, so in order to apply validations within the employee object itself, we can write the validations. Okay, so this is
Can we do it? Can we do it in a separate class and then refer this class to it?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So we can cover in next class.
No. I said, can we create a validation in a different class and then reference that from our employee class?
You can do that, but yeah, that is kind of advanced. So I'm going to cover that one as
That's
part
what we
of.
do in Java.
Yes, you see here, there is a custom model validation attribute. So I'm going to cover that one.
Okay,
So
keep
first
going.
we will see on the attribute side of the thing for every property, how you can put it. So that it automatically taken care of the validations. We don't need to write off it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you see here, so ID, let's forget about the ID. So for the name, right? Say if we are saying name is a valid, so the user must enter that value. So we can write off it required. So it is a required field. Okay. And then say if the user not entering the value, then what is the error message you are going to display? You see here, error message equal to, say if user is not entering that, please enter name.
A valid is a valid
Right?
name.
So you can write that, you can write like that. And also another thing is that, this required comes under system.component model.data annotations. You will have to write using for that. Okay. Now the similar way for the age, let's write.
Required.
So here you can put required, age is required, that is one thing. So let's copy paste. Required, please enter age. Okay. Also one more thing here is, it is a integer type. So
Yeah.
user can enter anything. So even 0 also can enter, but I don't want to be. See, now you are telling, right, in your scenario, you don't want to enter your name, your age as 16.
Right.
So
So
in
it
that
must be
case,
greater
yeah.
than, I mean, less than, must not be less than this or must not be greater
Yes,
than the
correct.
range.
Yes. So there is a range attribute for that. So in the range, you can specify what is the minimum. Say now my age. So say employee, right? Employee cannot start with at the age of 16 or 18. So minimum 21. Say 21. Okay, and then maximum can be 50
70.
or 60 or anything.
70.
70. Okay. Whatever you say as per US standards.
Yes. Oh, in the US, people work till 85.
So error message. Say if the user is still entering less than 21 or greater than 70, what is the error message to be displayed? Okay.
Please enter a valid age.
Yeah, something like that. Please enter age between 21 and 70.
70, yeah.
Okay. So that's what we have entered. And then address. Address.
Must not
We
be
can
known.
just put, yeah, required, just put required. Okay. And then salary, again, salary also. So we should have a range for it.
Range, yeah.
So I'm just copy pasting the earlier ones. I don't want to time waste of it. Say minimum, say
10,000.
20,000.
20, yeah. 20 is good.
Yeah. And then say
Maximum
maximum can go probably 1 million.
200.
Okay,
200,000.
200,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so please enter salary between 20,000 and then 200,000.
Yes, good.
Yeah. So, and then department again, if you want to put, only these kind of departments also, if you want, we can put it. So I'm just putting.
What if you want to put, you want to limit certain departments? What do? Do you use range or regular expression? Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
can use regular expression also, because we are looking for a particular types of it, right?
All right.
So regular expression. So, and then I'm going to put some regular expression, but I will cover that part. Say if regular expression is not matching with that, then what is the error message? So error message equal to, please enter valid department. Okay. So under the departments, we can put under using regular expressions, what are all the types you want to, right? So I'm going to put it as, say, so starting point with the cap. These are all kind of, regular expressions. If you know regular expressions, it will be easy.
I need to review that on my own, but yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So inside that, you can enter regular expressions for the types. Now you have development. Okay. And then, development or, testing.
Testing.
Yeah, and then design, whatever. Okay, so I'm just finishing off that one.
Yeah.
So what it says, non-nullable department. Okay, so that's all, for everything it is coming. So it's just, by default, it is a nullable, and then what value you want to put, something like that. So let's put. Okay. Okay. Now, so employee, we put this one. So whenever you are doing this create or update, by default, this validation applies. The validation is coming for this one, ASP hyphen validation for department. So obviously it will go to the employee object, I mean the model, and then look for ASP validation for your department. So for the department, whatever validation is there, that will be applicable here. Okay. So you are not writing any of the validation. That's what I want to highlight here. It is automatically applicable for you. Okay, now running and fit turning. So I'm going on. Okay, now I'm just trying to create of it. It has created. So this is wrong. Okay. Now let's see why the validation is not applied. Okay, employee controller. ASP.NET Core MVC models.
What happened?
So now the validation is not applied. Let's see why it is not applied. Okay, so I'm just checking. So you should have a ASP validation for department. Yes, that is right. So you have a class here, text danger. It's still fine. So these models we created before our validations.
So we have to recreate it.
So recreate is always better, but I'm just trying before that itself. Because I see these, span ASP validation for is still there. Should work off it. Yeah, let's try one more time. I create new. No, that's still going. My daughter came. Thank you, sweetie. I'm in class. Door close. There, these are all good. Okay, so this is model only. Now this one, let's change this one to it should be having all actually. Okay, validation summary, expand. So I'm just clicking on it. Instead of wasting time, let's create this CSHTML again. So for the employee, I'm creating one view, which is razor view. Model is create, and then model class is employee. Now, instead of this, I'm going to create one because create is already there. So let's see the comparison. one going to put this one as bold. This one I'm just renaming it to create. And let's run it. Let's create. Create new. Just clicking on a create. Create only. Even that should go, that should not go. Just clicking on validation summary. Okay, so this is create.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, I'm just, no, why it is going? Let me see. So under the waves create, we have, is there any other employee? And then what is the, so employee we have here. And then under the create, what is the model we are referring? So ASP.NET Core samples, then employee. Sometimes we may be having the same method somewhere, so I'm just referring employee. This employee. We have a data annotations. Because of something it is doing. No, it should work. Something is missing. Validation summary, plus text danger. Okay, so I got it. Okay, see here we are adding validations of it, but we are not stopping anywhere to show the errors. It is still going to the server side. The very important point of thing is that you need to validate the data. Okay, so here I click on create and then it is going to create. So before that one, you should check whether your model is valid or not. That is where it stop it. Okay, so how we can check it? So we'll have to check if condition. There is a model state. Model state. Okay, model state dot is valid. So that is very important thing. Okay, stop right and then here. Okay, so basically what it does, I'm just putting a breakpoint here and then I will explain to you. See, now we have added all the required attributes and then regular expressions, all those things we have added for the model. Now, once you are trying to click on submit or save, it is looking for the model state, right? Whether values entered or model has any errors, all that. So that is the validation. How you can check is based on is valid for the model state. Okay, now I'm clicking on of it. I just click on it here. You see here, I'm just trying to create. You see here, model state dot is valid is false. Okay,
And
so
so,
here you have a false, so that you are not creating of it. Okay, so that is the what you should check it. So you should check with the model state dot is valid.
okay.
Okay, so now,
Let's see if it will give you the error.
yeah, F5 of it. So still not giving the errors. So for that, you will have to specify, so here you are trying to return the index thing, right? So instead of index, you will have to return only the weave. So what you are trying to do is, say model state error has come. Okay, if no error, you need to create this one. If error, you will have to return empty weave of it.
I
Okay.
thought you return an error message.
Yes. So else you will have to just return weave, nothing else. So here it will still return your create view only. You are not supposed to redirect to index. That's what I mean. Okay. So clicking on here and then here, create. Now it is not valid one. So false. Now you are returning create view only. You see here?
The main value
So
is
what it is,
valid.
yeah, let me tell, yeah, what it is doing here is that, each and every property have its own attribute within the model. In the model, we are specifying for each and every property, this is the thing you're supposed to do. This is the, validation error to be displayed, all that. But where we are showing that message, that is the same weave, that is create weave. Okay, but earlier what we were doing is validation, and then we are redirecting to index. But where are the validation errors within the create weave itself? That is the way you should you should return to the user same weave where the error messages are coming. You got it, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's good. So here all the error messages are coming at one side, and then for every control also having the error message. So this is called inline errors, and this is called validation summary. Okay, so this validation summary is coming because we have mentioned validation summary at the top. Say I don't want this one means you can always comment out this. I don't want validation summary. I want the messages to be displayed on the for every object, for every control. So you see here. So these are all required. So these are all required. So now we don't have the summary, validation summary. Okay, you are there? Alfred, you there? Hello.
I was on mute.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering whether the call is there or not. Okay. So that's all good. So now we can enter and then enter name. And then even if you still click on it, so I'm just removing this one because we have already covered that sections. You see here, so whichever you have not entered, the values, the messages are coming. So it is not acceptable. Okay, so I just put development here, and then salary, what is the minimum we have entered? 20,000. Say I just entered 100 here, and then age is 1, just to show the error messages. Okay, you see here, please enter age between 21 and 70, and then salary between this range. Okay, so because I have entered development here, that is still taking. So I just put development, something like that. You see here, valid department.
Very nice.
Yeah, let's correct those development. And then what is the minimum salary is 20,000. Okay, so 21. Now it should take it. You see here, has been created. So this is the how you can validate of it. So in addition to this one, say some of the things, entire logic, you cannot put it into your like this. You cannot put, say if you want to, dependent on the any validation, you have some of the big conditions, right? As per the business validations and all. So for those purposes, like this range required regular expressions, you can create your own custom validations. Okay, so how we can do that? Let me show that to you. So basically you need to create a class for that, and then you can take the parameters of the control values, and then you can validate of it. Okay, so let me show that to you. So for example, employee salary is still coming, 20,000, and then in addition to that, if you want to validate, as for example, I'm just showing as an example. Say if the user is entered, say 30,000. 30,000 is a not valid salary, even though it comes in between, but it is not valid salary. So in that case, you can do your custom, salary validator, and then you can apply that one. Okay, so let's create under models. I'm going to put one more folder called validation.
So while you do that, here's the comment I want to make. That's why I noticed that you're an excellent source instructor, because even if you watch a video that someone is making or Udemy, they don't teach it like this, because this is like exactly how you see it in development.
Correct. Correct.
So I'm very impressed.
That is the where, real-time experience is needed when we are teaching.
Yes. 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 Thank you.
No problem. You are my friend.
Keep going. Thank you.
So I'm just going to introduce one class here so that we can add our custom logic of it. See, when you are teaching, the important thing what we have noticed is first we'll have to see the problems. If you don't implement that way, then how to resolve that problem, we can teach. Then you can easily understand, oh, this is the how we'll have to implement it, or else issues comes. So that way, right? So that is where I'm coming into. First I'm getting the I'm trying to show you the errors, and then how to resolve it.
Thank you.
No problem. So I'm just putting this name as employee salary validator. These naming conventions also very important. If you're going for any of the videos, they just start, A, B, C, D,